Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with Electra Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just that spiritual bitch putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, what we are going to be talking about is a mindset that you have to remember, or not even a mindset, but I guess just general advice that you got to remind yourself of as you continue to manifest all that you want, consciously speaking, and that is to stop fighting for your limitations. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I saw this concept online within the last 2 weeks or so. I don't remember where I saw it though, but I remember seeing those words, stop fighting for your limitations. So if any of you guys did say that or anything like that, let me know so that I can give you proper credits and all that stuff. But I'm gonna say right now, that is genius. And I'm saying from the inside out, stop fighting for your limitations. That is like the smartest thing I've ever heard, because that is exactly what people who are afraid of having what they want do, okay? They fight for their limitations, but this is why it wouldn't work out, but this is what's gonna happen, but what? Like, we're not talking about the ass here. It's not, nothing is about that, especially when it comes to you manifesting all of your desires. You know, you can't sit here and tell yourself that you're limitless, you're limitless, you're limitless, and then fight for all of the wrong things, you get me? Because none of those wrong things are what make a right within your reality, because they're just not meant to be with you. You're not a limited soul. You're not someone who sits around and counts all of the ways that you cannot get and have and do and be what you want. You are not somebody who suffers in that way because you know that you are limitless in your own favor, and that's it. So why sit here and count down all the ways as to why you can't have what you want, fighting for them, you know, trying to make a point as to why, when you could very well be indulging yourself into the limitless nature that you know that your reality is. You know, like, you know who you are. You know that you got this shit in the bag, whether you do know it or not. You know it deep down inside, okay? Your soul is telling you exactly that because you know who you are. You know that you're that bitch. You know that you're the shit. And you know that you can have everything that you want because you are just that powerful. You know, nothing out here is stopping you until or unless you tell yourself the exact opposite, you know, where you're fighting for these limitations that again have nothing to do with you. So stop doing it, okay? All right though, guys, we're about to get started with the video right now, but really quick, I just want to talk to y'all about the background music, that Law of Assumption binaural beat playlist playing in the background per usual. As y'all already know, with this Law of Assumption binaural beat playlist, there are a bunch of tracks on this playlist dedicated to helping you manifest all that you want through you listening to them, doing whatever it is that you do. You can be going to sleep, getting up in the morning, getting ready for the day, just taking a walk, anything like that. And it will help benefit you to the most of your ability and to the most of your advantage as you consciously manifest what you want, as it is designed for those who use the Law of Assumption, which is exactly what this video and most of my other videos are about, using the Law of Assumption, okay? And of course, I do listen to it myself as well, so if you guys do want to listen to it too with me, of course, the link to this Law of Assumption binaural beat playlist will be down below in the description box so that you can bless yourself, bless your ears, bless your life, bless your desires, everything that you know that you got going on in the very best and again highest favor for you, because you deserve that, and that's period, always, as always. But alright guys, now we can get started with the video so that we can get to talking about how to stop fighting for your limitations, or at least just having the mindset of not doing so. You know, if you know that you're doing this, it's time to cut it back. It's time for you to pay attention to what it is that you're feeding yourself mentally speaking, so that you do not continue to fight for something that you know is not meant for you. You understand? You have to remember at the end of each and every single day when it comes to manifesting all that you want, if again you're going to sit there and count down all the ways that you cannot do this thing, why you cannot manifest this, why this is not happening for you, unfortunately, I don't like to say that, but unfortunately, the things that you're saying are in the way of your desires manifesting are exactly what's going to be in your way. And it's all going to be because you are more reliant on these limitations, on these blockages and obstacles, than you are reliant on the fact that your limitless power is still getting the work and the job done for you. You're not confident enough within yourself to understand that even though you really want what you want, and even though it might look like there are 1,000,001 different things that are keeping you from manifesting your desire, that you are the most powerful source, so none of these 1,000,001 different things could ever get in your way, ever. But you see right here in this case scenario, you wouldn't have full confidence in that, which would be why you are fighting for these limitations. Trying to convince yourself of a story that you know doesn't resonate with you, that is a huge one, I will say, for myself. I remember doing exactly that, which is why I think, like, upon me finding this concept of stop fighting for your limitations, it was so kind of mind-blowing to me. It's because in the past, that is exactly what I would have done. No, that is exactly what I would have done. It would be in the way that I would really want something, right? And I would understand that I can do it, you know, even if I had a lot of fear, or even if I felt like there was a chance or a possibility that I couldn't have what I wanted, I knew at the bottom of my soul that I could very well still have what I want, because I mean, hello, it's me, you know, like at the bottom of my soul, I knew this because I understood and I knew knew still that this world is limitless to somebody like me. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and victimize myself in a reality where I know that I am free. And so yes, regardless of that low-key knowing at the very bottom of my soul where I said, no, I can definitely still do this, there would be that enormous limited energy just clouding my mind, weighing on my shoulders. I would still perceive everything to again be an obstacle. So let's say, for example, that I was manifesting, let's say an SP, for example, because I know that a lot of people like to manifest SPs. Okay, so let's say that I was manifesting an SP, and initially, you know, I was very confident in myself, and I knew that I was gonna get this person, and I knew that we were gonna be friends, or we were gonna talk, or anything like that, right? I knew what I wanted, and I knew that it was going to work out because I said so, right? You know, I had that confidence in myself, that self-concept was pretty damn high. But then maybe a few days go on by, and that initial excitement and the fearless energy that I would feel regarding manifesting my desire, it would kind of wither away little by little. And it wouldn't even be because of anything going on around me. You know, I would just feel less confident in myself because I just felt like, oh, you know, I've been saying I have this, so where is it, you know? You start to overanalyze things, start to overthink things, start to check your 3D, and then you start to find all of these different reasons, which again, for this example, maybe I would start to find all of these different reasons as to why my desire wasn't gonna work out for me. Oh, this person lives too far. This person isn't interested in me. This person doesn't even follow me, for example. They haven't spoken to me in years. They don't want to talk to me. You know, I would literally come up with different ways as to why this person was not going to come into my life, or as to why I couldn't manifest this person, regardless of me knowing that I could still do it. So I wasn't sitting there and helping myself, you know, uplifting myself, reminding myself that I could still do this, that I was in control, that nothing was going to stop me. You know, I was really pulling myself all the way down, stomping on my desire, stomping on myself, reminding myself that I couldn't because of all of these factors. You know, I was fighting the hell out of the reasons as to why I wasn't getting what I wanted. You know, even harder than I was going for me manifesting that SP, I was mentally going harder for the fact that it was not gonna happen. So why would I sit there as a conscious manifester, as the most powerful person of my reality, as the one who's in control of my reality? Why in the world would I sit there and start listing out all of the different reasons as to why I wasn't gonna get what I want? Oh, this person this, oh that this, whatever, right? Okay, anything. Why would I commit myself more to that kind of energy, the limited energy, when I knew how limitless I really am and was meant to be? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You are not somebody who is limited in that sense, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you sound a little silly. You don't sound a little silly, you sound very silly, because I know that looking back, I feel not cringy, not like cringed out by it, but I feel like my ego may have thought it was pretty embarrassing to think that, you know, I'm so limitless, and yet I was consciously shitting on all of the power that I had because of my fear. And yeah, of course, that might be a tough pill to swallow for some people. I honestly don't care anymore. I personally don't really care about the way that I went about things in the past because I feel like I learned a lot from these experiences, which is also how/why I'm here telling you exactly what not to do so that your life can be great. But you know, regardless, it is understandable. You know, you might look back and you're like, damn, that's really, oh, okay, I can't believe I did that. And that's completely fine. You know, as much of a god that you are, you're a human, you get me? The god embodies within you. You are the god embodied, all that good stuff. But you know, you just gotta remember that regardless of the way that you treated these things, or even right now, even if you call yourself out right now and you do feel a little silly because you think about all the time that you wasted and I was so mean to myself when I could have been uplifting and this, that, whatever, don't even do it to yourself. It doesn't matter. Truly, it doesn't. If you need a minute or two to mourn the way that you feel and to feel what you feel, that's completely fine, but please do not shit on yourself now. Do not start talking down to yourself and telling yourself that you're so this, you're so that, for not knowing better, because at the end of the day, maybe you still did know better and you still chose to consciously entertain all of these bad ideas that you knew were not for you. Just remember that you're still stronger than that, okay? That stuff is not enough to weigh you down, and you're not going to continue to persist in that mindset even if you feel like you were pretty comfortable there, because that's another huge thing, you know? Feeling comfortable in the mindset of finding every single reason as to why this will not work out. You know, it didn't work out before, so it's not going to work out now. Here's the big list of reasons as to why it won't work out. This person said this and that thing said that. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters at all. And the best thing that you can do for yourself as the creator of your reality, hear me out, like for real, hear this, listen to me. The best thing that you can do as the creator of your reality is to stop counting all the ways that you're wrong, stop thinking about all the limitations in your way and how long you held on to these limitations even. Stop looking towards the darkness and assuming that you have to stay there because you were there for so long before. That's not how this works. With the law of assumption, and even in life in general, you know, with your mentality, with your strong-mindedness, all of that good stuff, being stuck in one single place will never, ever, ever be the theme of life, okay? And I would know this myself because I know that when this was me, when I was fighting the hell for my limitations, I remember feeling extremely extremely comfortable in that energy where each and every single time something would happen, or maybe I would want to manifest something, I would have a new desire that I wanted, you know, I would still look for the reasons as to why this wouldn't happen because I've done it so many times before. But eventually I came to a point where it was like too much time has passed. Too much time has passed and I only felt like shit. You know, I didn't feel better about myself because I knew that I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. I was continuously repeating the same cycle. So what do you do when you get to a point within repeating a cycle that you start to get tired? You know, what happens at that point? When you start to get tired of the cycles that you are repeating that for sure do not help you, you learn to outgrow those cycles because you want nothing to do with that version of yourself any longer. The limited version of yourself, it's dead and gone for real. Like, kiss that bitch goodbye, okay? Rest in peace. Sorry for your loss, but I'm really not sorry because that is exactly the way that it's supposed to be. You are not somebody who's going to sit here and to continue to count down all the ways that you can't do this. Yes, you can. And if you really need a confidence boost, you know, to help your self-concept out, to really understand why you can have all of these wonderful things that you're saying that you do have, start listing out all of the reasons that you do. I have it because I'm the most powerful link. I do because I'm the most powerful person of my reality. I'm a master manifester. I get everything that I want. My life is perfect. Why wouldn't it manifest for me? If I say I have it, then I do. If I say I got it, then it's immediate. Like, hello, talk about all the wonderful things that uplift you as opposed to you focusing so strongly on the reasons that you can't, okay? Fighting for these limitations is not gonna set you free. They're only gonna keep you in one single box where you continue to feel like a victim, and I'm telling you guys this as someone who used to do the same thing. Like, for real, please listen to me here. This phrase right here did not discover me for no reason. It was because I was meant to make this video for you all, okay? You were not meant to be there, okay? You're not meant to be there. You're meant to be in the freaking sky, okay? Sky high, just flying with your big, beautiful wings, just going out and doing everything that you want to do because you know that you can, okay? Because you know that you can manifest it. And because you know that you entertaining these limitations that have nothing on you is not going to get you any closer to your desire, okay? Unless you're okay with feeling that repetitive cycle of sadness, loneliness, I can't do this, it's not working. If you're okay with that, then go ahead and continue to repeat that cycle of fighting for these limitations. But I'm telling you, as someone who did that for the longest, I was not happy. I was very unhappy, actually. I felt very unfulfilled. I felt very lost. I felt like I was doing everything wrong. You know, that was, of course, my own limitation within my mind. I feel like everything was actually right for me, though, because obviously it led me down this road, but you get what I'm trying to say. It was the initial knowing of I'm self-sabotaging here, and you're not gonna do that, okay? Learn to be comfortable with the fact that you are limitless. Learn to be comfortable with the fact that you can, that you're meant to, that you're supposed to, and that everything is working out for you, because why would it not? You guys understand? This is such a simple concept, but it's also one that a lot of people with low self-concept will not listen to or truly embody because they're so terrified of all the wonderful blessings that can manifest because they're choosing them to. Oh my god, I'm gonna get what I want. Ah, no, this is the reason why I can't. No, bitch, like, come on, man. Like, really, come on. You do not want to be doing that to yourself because it is not fun. It doesn't feel good. It is very limiting, very suffocating, and just, it's sad energy. I don't like the energy behind that. The fearful energy is never gonna be the energy for you. I know that because it was never the right energy for me, and that's exactly why I'm here today, like I stated. But yes, you guys need to listen to me here, all right? Fighting for your limitations will not get you any closer to your desire, but you fighting for your limitlessness absolutely will. So counter affirm each and every single time you feel limited. Nope, I'm limitless. I'm limited. Nope, I'm limitless as hell. I can do everything that I want to do. Nothing's holding me back. You're not gonna let this hand talk. You're gonna eat that bitch, okay? You're gonna dominate it in every single way, in the most positive way that you possibly can, because that is exactly what's meant for you, all right? We are not settling here, and I refuse to see you settle, as I always state, because it is the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and let you guys just fall victim to your realities, all right? You guys are not meant for that, okay? Period. You guys are the most high, the most mighty, the strongest, the most confident, the most empowered, the best. You guys are the best, and if you are the best, you gotta accompany your mindset with only the best of the best. So if you're gonna be fighting for anything, it's gonna be fighting for your limitlessness. But even then, you wouldn't even be fighting for your limitlessness because you already know that you are. You're only going to be feeding that, okay? In the most positive and comforting way possible, even if it feels a little uncomfortable at start. That's how you start though. You know, you work your way up that ladder where you understand that you can really have all that you want and that there's nothing to be afraid of, and then everything works out for you because it just has to. Because you know that it can, and because you know that it's supposed to, and that is literally it. You have to be strong-minded enough to know this, and definitely confident enough to know this all the way through. And if I know it, then I know for sure that you all can as well, because if I'm in this, shit, you guys are definitely in this for sure. All the way for real, because because you guys are the most powerful, and that's period. All right, final case scenario, that's it. Okay, listen to me guys, for real. You guys can do this with absolutely nothing holding you back, okay? Nothing, because nothing out here can, and that's it. And that's on you not fighting for your limited nature, nothing like that. You're fighting for your limitlessness, but you're not fighting because it is already embodied, and that's final. All right, comfortably speaking, that's it. All right though, my love, whew, that was so much fun, as that's basically it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I missed you guys so freaking much. I was banned for a little bit on YouTube, unfortunately, because of a subliminal that I made. I tried to counter it, but they didn't let me do it, so that's fine. I'm gonna have those 2 subliminals though at the bottom of my website, so go to my website, electrosoul.co, scroll all the way to the bottom for 2 weight loss subliminals, and there you go. You can now listen to them whenever you'd like, and that's it, okay? No one and nothing is stopping us, period. All right, nothing. But all right then, my love, for real, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all beyond words. You guys need to listen to me all the way through. I already know that I spoke on some real shit as always, but I need you guys to remember this and to embody it and to keep it, to take it with you, because you deserve the most high, and that's final. All right, we're not gonna sit here and entertain no kind of limited nut anything. I don't care what it is. I do not care. You fighting for your limitations, it dies today. It's over today. That's it. It's no more, because that's it. It's just not meant for you, and you know it. But now that you really know it, let's take it all the way through. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it going in the direction of that limitless nature, and that's it. Okay, no limitations here. It's only limitlessness, and that's all it's ever going to be, and that's final, period. All right, my love. All right then, I will see y'all next Thursday for another video. I'm very excited to come back for you all, of course, as always. I love you all so much beyond words. Thank you guys so unbelievably and freaking much for all of your love, support, everything that y'all do for me. I just love you guys beyond words. I really truly do, for real. Thank you guys for everything, and I just cannot wait to be back, of course, as always. But all right, my love, God bless you all the way through. Remember what I'm saying here, and watch this back if you need the additional help. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, but you need to remember it for yourself. All right, I love you all too much to see you do anything other than succeed. All right, so you got to love yourself just as much as I do, so that you can see yourself succeed. But you already succeeded because I said so, and that's it. That version of you has already manifested instantly. Snap of my fingers, bitch. You guys got that, and that's it. All right, my love, God bless you all always. Thank you guys so much again for everything. I will speak to y'all very soon. Please take care of yourselves, angels. Bye. And if you're trying to find an excuse as to why you should continue fighting for your limitations, let me be the first, maybe not even last, but let me be the last person to tell you that fighting for your limitations is, it's the bottom of the fucking pit. Like, it's rock bottom, okay? You cannot do this to yourself, and I'm not kidding, guys. You cannot. Please don't do this to yourself. You guys are too great, too limitless, way too powerful for that, and especially too confident to entertain anything that makes you feel as though you cannot have what you want. What are you talking about? This is not we're not doing that. We're simply not doing that. As somebody who used to do it all the time, every single time I wanted a desire, baby, there were limitations I was fighting for, like I never fought before. And where did that lead me? It led me down a pit of insecurity where I felt as though there was truly nothing that I could do about me manifesting what I want, because there were too many things holding me back from manifesting what I wanted. And that's not the energy that we're embodying here. If you really are as limitless as you say that you are, because you absolutely are, you have to get comfortable with understanding all of the reasons and ways that you can have what you want. You know, if you're gonna fight for something, it better be something that is completely complementary to your reality, because why would you settle for anything less? You can't do that here, okay? With the law of assumption, it's a different route. We're in a different league, in a different bubble, in a different time. We are on the other side of the world right now, and I mean that in the very best way possible. We are too great for less, so I'm not gonna sit here and watch as you fight for limitations that have nothing to offer you in any way, shape, or form. We're not doing that, okay? We're standing up, going hard for what we want, or very easy, if you don't want to go through all the hassle, just manifest it silently in your home, but with confidence, okay? Whatever way. But we're gonna do it in the way that helps us out the most, mentally speaking, spiritually speaking, emotionally, physically, everything. We are too strong for anything less. That's it. I'm not taking no for an answer, so y'all are not gonna take no for an answer either, all right? All right then, damn, like, I'm not playing with you guys, for real. Fighting for your limitations is so dead. That is so last year, so last century, bitch. Like, really, the 1800s it's giving. So let's not do that, all right? We're in 2024 right now for a reason. It's because our mentalities are ahead of time. Of course, we got that all the way through. Time isn't real, but you know, we're way too smart for anything less. You already knew that though. But all right then, my love, listen to what I'm saying here. I'm watching you all diligently. I'm not playing games with you all, okay? I love you all beyond words. I truly, truly, absolutely do. Remember what I'm saying, for real. I keep saying it because I need you guys to remember. It is very important. But I know that you all do remember, because of course you would. You know, I'm talking to y'all, y'all are gonna listen, and that is the best thing that y'all could do for me. Just listen to my advice and apply it and watch your life change for the absolute best, because it absolutely will. I love you all beyond words, for real. May God bless you all forever and always. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. I love you and I love your support. Thank you guys for everything. Keep on doing what you're doing and continue to fight for your limitlessness, okay? Your limitless nature. Or don't fight it all, but only entertain limitlessness, and that's it. That's it. That is it. All right, my love. God bless you. Bye.